We are here a little bit of an inside Spurs, inside Devils link up. How are you both feeling?
Oh, I feel sick. I feel so sick. I feel so nervous. I'm not going to give you the whole professional thing to say you're getting me as a fan, and I feel so nervous. I just need it. I need it so much. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about it. It's literally lived in my head rent free for the last 12 days.
hopefully for the future. Go for
I don't know. I thought I would get here, and a bag of nerves would start to appear. I feel really calm.
That's nice.
I feel like Bruno and Harry Maguire and Amorim in that press conference, and it's not cockiness. It's just how I feel. It's just I'm not shaking. I don't have butterflies in my stomach. But I think that is literally though, like no banter. That is like the comparison between the two clubs.
Yeah.
Man United are used to building up to finals, what it's like when you get to the city, the players get to the... We know what this feeling's like. This is our fourth final.
I do know what that feeling is like. Spurs have won things before.
When was that again?
Yeah, but... Yeah.
2008.
No, you don't remember what the feeling's like.
Well, I do, because we went to the Champions League final 6 years ago. I do remember what it feels like to get to a final.
That's just pure pain.
But yeah, it's pain. My thing comes from pain, and I need this curse to break. That's what I want. I need the trophy. You want the money.
Yeah, that's me. Like, don't get me wrong. The trophies. Listen, the trophies are great, but from again with how the two. Can you just calm down? See, she's a bag of nerves. Basically, Man United have won 2 trophies in back to back, right? At the expense of being a poor team. So it hasn't propelled us with confidence to be great. It hasn't propelled us onto better things. It's just masked all of the problems that's still there. We need the money to help us accelerate the rebuild of this squad. So, yes, for the 24 hours after, it's going to be great. I'm going to be bantering all my Spurs friends, etc., etc. But after that, like Ruben Amorim even said, at Man United, it's Premier League and Champions League.
Yeah, 100%. So, obviously, Ange out. What's the situation? How are you feeling about it? He wins the trophy, he lifts it, and then the next thing you know, he's walking out the stadium. What do you reckon? Ange or Ange out?
How many more clips can we do of me saying this, guys? How many more clips? Listen, there are so many. I'm not Ange out in the way that, like, I hate Ange and it's toxic. I'm really, really not. I really wanted it to work, and it's only been recently that I have changed from being Ange in. I just don't feel like he's the guy that's going to be able to get us forward in the league over a 38-game season. I've seen enough injuries. I've seen them come back. I haven't seen any consistency. That's where I am Ange out. If he does this, of course I will have that moment. Of course I'll have the emotion. I'll have that little tingle in my heart again where it's like, I'm buying into it. But I still know I'm not flip-flopping, unlike other people might do. I'm not a flip-flopper. I know that it's not right long term. Will I be happy to be proven wrong? Absolutely. If he wins this and they decide to keep him and he stays and he goes and does something next season, I will fully hold my hands up and say, actually, I was wrong here. I should have been on the Ange train the whole time. But I will not change regardless of it. But I'm not sitting here from the rooftop saying, get him out my club. I don't like Ange. I actually really do like Ange. I just don't think it works over a 38-game season.
Listen, if they win that trophy, right, let me tell you, I know this girl. She will change her mind. She's saying she won't. Like she said, she's going to be in tears, rightly so. She's going to be an emotional wreck in a positive way if they win. And I tell you, she will see Ange in his press conference afterwards where he puts that trophy down and says, I told you all, mate. And then the second season, and then she'll go, you know what? She'll go, I know, I can see you doing this. I know it. Just give him to the end of the season. He deserves a go. She will change.
Sorry, he's getting the end of the season. He's getting till Sunday. No, he's getting till the 22nd loss against Brighton.
She will change her mind. You will change your mind. The emotion will get the better of you. I know it will.
It won't. And then I tell you what, I'll be reminded again at the start of next season, and we would have done what United did and keep Ten Hag, and I don't want to do that. I don't do that.
Right, so who's got best match day squad today? Obviously, we've got a few Spurs notable sort of exceptions. Yeah, it's like just the midfield. There's only that little small thing. And obviously United, you've got a fair few defenders out. The back line's not looking too strong. What are we thinking? Who's got the better starting 11 and who's got the better squad?
I'd say I think Spurs have a better back line. Obviously everyone's fit. Udogie, Porro, Mickey van der Ven, Romero. That is first choice. We haven't seen that too often over the past couple of seasons because of the injuries. I'd say that you've got a better midfield.
Yeah, because you've got players out.
We've got no Maddison, no Kulusevski, no Bergvall. All three of them would start this game. Up front, I'd say probably a mixed bag. I think we're quite split.
I think on squads, because we've only got one noticeable injury, which is De Ligt, I'd have to say we've got the strongest squad because we've got our options of what we have are more available. So you're at more of a weakness because you've got more key players missing, and we're lucky to have the likes of Yoro back, who I think will start. Dalot and Xerxes, who I don't think those two will start, but having them just available makes us definitely stronger. So I'll definitely say we've got the better squad. But in terms of how good and how much of an advantage that actually is, with how poor both teams have been. And listen, we ain't beaten them 3 times this year, so yeah, to make it actually count for being better on the day is different. So, but I'll say we've got a better squad to choose from.
So obviously Newcastle, but Magpies, Newcastle won, Crystal Palace Eagles. Is it the year of the bird? Harry Kane wins in Germany, what do you reckon?
It might be the year of the bird. It might be the year of the bird, and just complete the set. Complete the set. Cockerels deserve to win things too. Cockerels' lives, will be changed forever. So I just don't want Spurs to be the only team that don't go and do something. Year of the underdog, year of the bird. Like it's a massive opportunity for this team who have been so poor week in, week out, and have been good in Europe. They've had pelters from everybody, including the manager. This is their chance, to go and do something and be the team that actually can change the narrative. Yeah. And that's what they should be doing. We've had far better teams, far better managers over the years that have never managed to do something, right? Go and be the difference. Go and be that team that can do it and change the mentality of this club.
Who would it hurt more? Who would it hurt most to lose this today? Spurs.
Oh,
to let Spurs win a trophy, Man United fans could not go into any pub in any part of the country.
You're not looking at this, again, no disrespect, but disrespect meant at the same time. You're not seeing this from a big club perspective because you can't. That's what?
So
no.
That's so
Just hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. Basically, the fall from grace from Man United is so seismic. It's difficult to put into words. And the final nail of Man United being in the pits of hell would be to lose a European final. So for the neutrals watching this, they're like, yes, that's what we want from Man United. But as a United fan, it's when you're talking about what it means to both fan bases, that's why I've got to step in a little bit, because I'm like, I can't have that. There's I've accepted a lot this year. Ruben's first season, oh my God, we're 16th. We go again next year. I think Spurs in the European final. No Champions League money. Doing nothing midweek next year. And you lot, Spurs, Tottenham Hotspur, new pits of hell. So I argue that Man United need it more because we actually used to be good. If Spurs lose this year, you go back to type. What do you go back to if you lose this?
I just think we should just end the club.
No, but you say that, but you've been ending. The club's been
ending.
Yeah, but okay. You can't end the end. The ending is continuing. You're just going to go back to being normal.
We have beat you 3 times this season.
Yeah, for what though?
Exactly. So do it in the one game that it matters. You haven't beat us since 2022.
Yeah, but it's a bigger shock if Man United lose this than Spurs.
Look, it's no shock if Spurs lose. We do it every week. We do it in every final.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
so
not a loss. That's not a shock to anybody.
So why do you need it more then?
Because we haven't won a trophy in 17
Exactly.
years.
So what's 18?
More pain! And I'm sorry, they want it.
Man United need this more.
They want it for the monetary perspective, and I absolutely get that. They do probably need it more in terms of where Manchester United were, but United have still picked up trophies in that time. And I'm sorry, I'm not really asked about what United are doing with that money. I don't even really care about the money.
You don't even care what Spurs are going to do with the money.
I couldn't care less about the money. I couldn't care less about the Champions League. I just want the trophy, and that's what we would play for, to win things. And my whole life, I've been told Spurs are crap. They don't win anything. You can't, oh wow, you finished,
I know it'll be Spurs are crap, but they win things every now and then.
Still be that.
Yeah, we'll make up a new narrative.
You can make up all your narratives you like, but then you won't be able to say that Spurs don't win anything because they would have won a trophy.
Yeah. Right, final scores, what 5 predictions, what do you reckon?
2-1 Tottenham.
Man United by 2. I haven't decided whether that's a 3-1 or a 2-0 or a 4-2. I don't know, but
just put your chest on it.
I just feel Man United by 2 clear goals. There's not much more chest than that.
Both said that with a great degree of confidence, which definitely speaks volumes for both teams to do. Thanks so much, guys. Cheers.